With a population of 43,000, but permitted to host nearly 378,000 people, Celina, Texas is positioned geographically, demographically, and economically to be a major player in the North Texas community. Dallas Business Journal has even rated Celina, Texas as the fastest growing city in North Texas. So if you're watching this video and you live locally or out of state and want to know the pros and cons of living in Celina, Texas, you're in the right place. No fancy intro, let's get straight to the point. Starting with an overview of Celina. Celina is located in Collin and Denton counties. You have Highway 289 on the east and the Dallas North Tollway on the west. We can anticipate Celina to continue growing at a fast pace for years to come, especially since it's just outside of Frisco, Texas. Quick fact about Celina. Celina was the first gigabit city in the state of Texas, recognized by Governor Greg Abbott in May 2022. In 2017, Celina passed a gigabit city ordinance, which is an innovative initiative to provide fiber gigabit internet speed to its residential homes. As of 2021, Celina had 9,300 homes with high-speed fiber internet and speeds of 1,000 megabits per second. So for those of you working from home, doing lots of video gaming or streaming online, Celina is obviously leading the way with its high-speed internet connections. There's a land area here of 31.21 square miles. Celina has received an A overall grade from niche.com, including an A for public schools, a B- for housing, an A rating for families, and an A for diversity. There's a median household income of $126,474. There's an unemployment rate of just 1.1%, and there's a split of 54% male and 46% female. Location-wise, for a bit of a drive, you are 40 miles away from the American Airlines Center for Dallas Mavericks and Dallas Stars games, 53 miles away from AT&T Stadium and Globe Life Field for Dallas Cowboys and Texas Rangers games, as well as some of the biggest concerts every year, 53 miles away from Six Flags and Hurricane Harbor Water Park. If you need to travel, you are 43 miles away from the DFW International Airport. For fishing, boating, or just a general lake day, the closest lake to Celina is Lake Lewisville, which is about 24 miles away. This is still a developing town with many features of a rural area. And again, if you've made it through North Texas the last several years, you'll notice that any city within 5 to 10 miles from Frisco is drafting off the major growth that has happened over there and in McKinney, Texas. Celina is definitely one of those cities. Now that we've covered an overview of Celina, let's go ahead and get started with some of the pros. Kicking us off on this list is going to be Celina's charming downtown area. Starting with the music on the square, this is a live concert featuring new genres for each show. Just bring a lawn chair or a blanket and relax while listening to live music. You also have Celina's downtown shops to grab a bite while you're here, and you can order takeout from any of the local restaurants and bars while you're enjoying the concert. This is a family-friendly concert, and you can even bring your dog as long as they're on a leash. This is a charming Texas downtown scene that helps you feel the warmth of Celina's community. Each year, Celina hosts over 25 events, with most of them being in the downtown area. Their main events are Cajun Fest in May, Flash and Blast in July, Beware of the Square in October, and Christmas on the Square in November. They also host Friday night markets once a month from March to November, and Celina was even designated as the Halloween capital of North Texas by Collin County Judge Chris Hill in 2021. This area offers several options for shopping, dining, professional services, city offices, and some green space while you're in the downtown area. A couple of the local favorites in Celina are going to be Lucy's on the Square. This restaurant offers both indoor and outdoor seating. It's family friendly and has a full in-house bar. You also have Tender Smokehouse. Talk about a small town Texas experience. Tender Smokehouse offers authentic, handmade Texas pit barbecue. You'll see folks traveling miles just to taste the barbecue here and enjoy the atmosphere. You'll also come across local boutiques and shops nearby. The Willow House Boutique offers a good selection of women's apparel, gifts, and accessories. Annie Jack is a popular retailer that maintains a huge inventory of home decor, apparel, and accessories. Try saying Antiquables 3 times. Antiquables, Antiquables. Our next pro is going to be Celina's athletic programs. Starting with an overview of Celina's schools, Celina serves across 97 miles and is one of the fastest growing school districts in Texas. There are approximately 1,000 new students enrolling in Celina every year as the city continues to attract more families to relocate over here. There is currently 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 3 elementary schools: the Donnie Odell Elementary, Macy B. Likens, and Martin's Elementary Schools, along with Celina's primary school serving pre-K students. Niche.com shows it houses approximately 3,359 students from pre-K through 12 and has a student-to-teacher ratio of 21:1. These are obviously large classrooms as the city is expanding very quickly. Niche.com gave Celina a B+ overall grade for their schools with an A- in academics and an A- in college prep. Much of Celina is actually zoned for the Prosper School District, which is one of the best school districts in all of Texas, according to many of the reports out there. As far as athletic programs go, historically, Celina has one of the best football teams in all of North Texas. At the time of making this video, Celina is currently 4-0 for the 2020 2023 season and even scored 77 points in a single game this year. They are the number 4 ranked 4A team in Texas according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football this year. And when I was growing up in the mid-2000s, they were one of the most dominant 2A and 3A teams in Texas, with 8 state championships all time and 4 state championships between 2000 and 2007, winning back-to-back from 2000 to 2001 and then again in 2005, and their last title came in 2007. If that's not enough, Celina still has the Texas State record for longest all-time consecutive winning streak in 11-man football at 68 games in a row from 1998 to 2002. They've sent 4 players to the NFL, including Anthony Lynn, who was the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers and a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Needless to say, growing up only 20 to 30 minutes away from here, my friends and I used to think that these players were corn-fed starting at birth over there in Celina. In total, Celina's athletic program has won 25 state titles across 8 sports, with football 4 times in girls cross country, including back-to-back in 2021 and 2022, back-to-back in girls soccer in 2022 and 2023, baseball, softball, 5 times in boys track, cheerleading, and marching band. Moving on to our third pro is going to be Celina's family-friendly neighborhoods. At the time of making this video, according to the MLS, Celina has sold 901 single-family homes in 2023. There has been a low sales price of $100,000 and a high sales price of $5 million, with a median home value of $615,000. There was also a low square footage of 700 square feet to a high of 5,800 square feet, with a median square footage of 2,863. This data is based solely off the listings that have closed within the MLS and does not include off-market listings or listing where a builder didn't use the MLS. 2 of the most sought-after communities in Celina are going to be Light Farms and Mustang Lakes. Light Farms is a beautiful area that offers a tight-knit community of neighbors and also offers over 1,000 acres of land space, so there's plenty of room to play. The developer boasts that it offers the best of both worlds: easy access to thriving job markets, great schools, and big city life, balanced with the small-town charm of a tight-knit community. This area offers a resort-style pool, miles of walking trails, a fitness center, plus the front yard maintenance of your home is included. How's that for a change? An HOA that actually does something? Light Farms has 3 on-site elementary schools, so your children aren't that far away. Starting with Light Farm Elementary School, this offers a gifted and talented program, speech, dyslexia, and reading specialist, the alphabet after-school program, and a dual language track. This community also offers Light Farms Montessori Academy for kids between 6 weeks and 6 years. The Montessori Academy offers half, full, and extended days, along with an on-site kitchen that prepares breakfast and lunch every day. Plus, the community offers more than 200 annual events to bring people together. Whether it's a charcuterie class at the information center or a concert in the barnyard, these events offer you a chance to build friendships with your neighbors within the area. And it also offers Boyer Elementary, that offers a pre-K, dual language track, gifted and talented program, specialists for speech, dyslexia, and reading, and then an Alpha Best after-school program. This community is zoned for Reynolds Middle School and Prosper High School. The high school that is on a 100-acre site featuring a new $48 million stadium with 12,000 seats and a 1,000-seat auditorium for their exemplary fine arts program. This community also hosts The Nook, which is the restaurant and marketplace that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner along with grocery essentials. You'll also find live music from local artists weekly at this restaurant. This community has sold 136 homes so far in 2023, with a low sales price of $439,900 and 1,866 square feet to a high of $1.225 million and 4,400 square feet. Mustang Lakes is another incredible master plan community. This area offers the largest amenity center in North Texas and features a resort-style pool with cabanas, indoor and outdoor entertaining spaces, a state-of-the-art fitness center, an amphitheater, and more. It also includes a 20-acre central park that features hiking trails, mature trees, tennis courts, and sports courts, and a private lake with an island. Imagine having a country club in your own backyard. That's the vibe over here at Mustang Lakes. There are 8 builders to choose from over here, so you have a wide variety of architectural styles as well. This is located in the 3 corners of Celina, Prosper, and McKinney, so it's perfectly positioned to get you in and around the Dallas Metroplex for shopping, dining, or commuting to work. This community is zoned for Prosper ISD, so your children are part of the #1 school district in the area, boasting a 15-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio and achieving an excellent overall ranking. There have been 129 homes sold in 2023, ranging between a low of 537,000 and 1,995 square feet to a high of 2.18 million and over 5,200 square feet. Moving on to our 4th pro, and that's going to be that Celina is considered by many as a safe city with minimal crime. Niche.com has Celina's violent crime and property crime far below the national rate. Also, NeighborhoodScout.com has Celina as a safer city than 70% of the cities and towns in America, and expressed it has a lower crime rate than 76% of communities in Texas, according to their analysis of FBI crime data. Like I mentioned earlier, Celina still has that small small town rural feel, but it's on the border of Prosper and McKinney and Frisco, so you're heavily populated with families. It's a town that boasts a strong fire and police department. It's pro-family, pro-faith, and has very low crime even despite the rapid growth up here in North Texas. Moving on to our fifth pro, that's going to be Celina's local economy. Celina has been ranked the #1 fastest growing city in North Texas 3 years in a row by the Dallas Business Journal. Due to this rapid growth, the city of Celina has been actively planning, zoning, and incentivizing major employers to locate nearby as Celina plans to increase its attraction as a place to live and work. The town aims to provide a vibrant downtown, a walkable urban development, and overall great quality of life. We mentioned earlier it was the first gigabit city in the entire state of Texas, so their fiber infrastructure across the city has led the way for residents and employers across the state. The local EDC has developed a Gigabit City Innovation Fund to be used for startups, innovators, and businesses needing fiber optic speeds. Their goal is to encourage increased high-wage and knowledge-based jobs in Celina. So as you can see, Celina has laid the foundation for a growing economy equipped with the tools that businesses need to move fast. The fastest growing city in North Texas has other pros. These are the ones we'll touch on today, but also there are some cons or potential drawbacks for the area that you need to be aware of. For con number 1, let's address that there's a lack of things to do and a limited nightlife. Within the city limits of Celina, there's definitely limited nightlife over here. If you're looking for a more bustling nightlife, you're gonna take that short drive to Frisco down Highway 289, or perhaps a 20 to 30 minute drive to Plano, Addison, and a bit further to Dallas. If you're coming from out of state and a 30-minute drive is nothing to you, you're pretty used to it, then this won't be that big of a deal. But many folks that live in the DFW area, specifically Frisco, Addison, Plano, and Arlington, are so used to all of their shopping, dining, and entertainment needs being within a 5 to 10 minute drive within the city, so Celina's longer commute is a little bit inconvenient for their lifestyle. I've mentioned several times that Celina still has a small town, country, and rural feel, and the city prides itself on the community knowing each other and knowing your neighbors by name. So again, if you're looking for a bustling nightlife, Celina may not be ideal for you. For con number 2, this is kind of a stretch for me, I'll be honest. I'm gonna say its location. This could be a pro if you're working from home, but if you've recently been called back to the office 3+ days a week in Dallas, it could definitely be a drawback. In Celina, you're just north of Prosper, the city that borders Frisco, and so you're only about 10 to 15 minutes away from Frisco. But if your office is in Plano, Addison, or Dallas, your commute to and from these areas may be a bit more inconvenient for your day-to-day. And then if you enjoy water sports or fishing at the lake, your closest lake is about 45 minutes away. Many other North Texas cities have much quicker access to the lake life compared to Celina. And for our last con, again, this may not be that big of a deal to many of you watching, but there are many new construction zones within Celina. If you're not a fan of the dust, dirt, debris, and long period of the construction look, you're gonna have to get used to that while living here. We've mentioned a couple times that Celina's population has the potential to grow by 9 times the current amount. You can anticipate there to be long-term ongoing construction zones here with lots of bricks and other supplies that goes with building a new home. If driving by this look or this scene for years to come is a bother to you, again, this is a con that you're definitely going to have to get used to while living in Celina. Personally, as a realtor and a buyer of several homes in the past myself, I can tell you that usually it's the first buyers of a new community that enjoy the most appreciation over time. Your house is appreciating every single month, while other models that look just like yours are going up in price. So again, it just depends on how you look at it. Can you handle the eyesore of new construction communities if it means that your house is appreciating at a faster rate than most other homes? That's just something you'll have to determine. So guys, this is going to close us out on the pros and cons of living in Celina, Texas. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you, your family member, or friend ever have questions about Celina, would like a look at some of these homes in person, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of my contact info is pinned in the top comment below. And do me a favor and go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. And lastly, if you want to see what another great North Texas suburb is like, check out this video by clicking here.